Libertalia is by far the largest raider base in all of Fallout 4. And like all raider bases, to put it bluntly, it just looks better when it's gone. In today's video, we go back to the cleaning of Boston Bay as well as the challenge of cleaning up this massive pile of scrap. Check out the mods in the description, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to say thank you to our channel members. Channel members are viewers like you who choose to support this growing community in a much more personal way. They can hang out with me on Discord, get early access to all my videos, and even see my life here in Mongolia. Don't forget about those cool channel badges and emotes that come with as well. Thanks for stopping by. Now let's tackle this place together. Vault dwellers of all ages and settlement builders of all stages, I am Diamond Dave, and this bay is absolute trash, which is why today we will be we're gonna clean up all of this. And when I say clean up all of this, I mean all of this stuff, including that debris pile. That's gonna get destroyed. All of this is getting destroyed. I already got the quests done for Libertalia, and I even got a less terribly the French shotgun. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the French shotgun. So without further ado, I don't even know where to start. This is such a wreck. Let's make our way over here. And we are going to swim over to where these mannequins are. And we're going to come up here. We're going to shoot this guy in the head. And miss. Oh, the bird flew right in the way. Okay, well, that's fantastic. Alright, we'll get the birds out of the way here. And I will just throw down the mobile workshop here, and we're gonna do this in a slightly different fashion. What we will do is we're gonna work our way in and work our way out. So we're gonna start at the very end, back behind me, and scrap our way to the workshop. And then we will, I think we'll go probably take out the other stuff next. We will see, there we go. It took a hot second. Normally it doesn't take that long, but okay. So we'll get rid of these settlers. And I'm gonna get rid of, we're gonna get rid of this to start, because we do not need all of this noise at all. Alright, so this is gone out of the way. This is no longer tethered. Alright, so let us make our way to the very end over here. Now, it looks like we can scrap this stuff all the way down, which is great. This is exactly what I want to be able to do. And we're gonna chase these birds out of here. And I think there's dead fish, there's barnacles, there's, okay, well, whatever. Whatever, so we are going to just start pulling this in. Like so. And then we'll double back to collect any of these items that we may need to do. And then we'll get the ruined house rubble out of here. Let's get rid of the lights. And this is going to be a little bit of an interesting scrap scenario. Alright, so there's nothing up here. We're gonna have to go to the top and work our way down, I think. When it comes to this overall approach, maybe. Alright, so this boat is trying to be scrapped, so let's, oh, goodness gracious. Okay, well, let's, make our way over here. And we'll get this, synth bird out of the way, too. Because, you know, birds are not real. Birds are not real at all. And, yeah, by the way, I totally forgot to mention, guys, this will definitely be in sections. So check out the timestamps in the description down below. Yeah, this is that just fell into there. Is there anything I necessarily care about here? Get rid of? Possibly, maybe. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to go all the way to the end here and then double back. I don't know how far I can go. Ouch. I just got shot by somebody. Oh, hey, buddy. Alright, so we'll scrap you. Now, does any of this actually connect? I don't know, but we'll just scrap and go. This is definitely gonna be one of the pinnacles of my scrapping career. That is, that's for sure. That is definitely for sure. Can I get this? Why does it want to do the boat so badly? Oh, I can get the cage lights, but not the wires, huh? Not the wires? Oh. Alright. Now, can I get this, is this anything? That is something. Perfect. Alright, look at this. Look at this. Alright. Okay. Now the question is, how do I get... I don't know if I can get on top of the boat. I might have just destroyed my only way up to the boat. So, let's get rid of all of this stuff here. Okay, we got the trash out of here. And this does kind of connect, so I can at least get rid of this. Okay. We're definitely gonna have to work our way back. And we'll get this guy out of here. I'll get the cloth out of here. Okay. So this is looking good so far. Let's go back over here a bit, because I think... There's a lot of floating wires. There's a lot of floating wires around here. Let's Alright, boat pulleys, and then we've got these. Perfect. let's just get this cleaned up, out of the way. Boat pulley, and okay, that's a boat pulley there. Boat pulley there. Now I think I'm in a position to, am I out of the build zone? I may in fact be out of the build zone. You know what? I know this part's not terribly exciting because I just realized I did not appropriately place the thing. So I think what I'll do is I kind of got some of this started. But yeah, it's this Libertalia is going to be a little bit more challenging than I initially anticipated, and that's the fun of this. There's so much happening right now. There's so much happening. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is first of all get back onto the water here. We're going to make our way get rid of the raider. I think this boat is one entire thing. I just want to get all the stuff out of here first. All right. So let's all right, we can disable this. And we'll disable the boat. Of course, there's so much stuff happening. We can make our way around there. We can make our way around there. All right. Meantime, let's just pull back and slowly but surely. So this is going to be interesting to see. If you guys like these kind of videos, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification button. I appreciate those of you who do and who just want to sit back, relax, enjoy the show, hang out, enjoy the music. Cage light, boat. Barnacles. Really? Barnacles? Barnacles. I'm going to make you into merch. We're gonna make some barnacle merch, I think. Alright, so let's get here. Now, I need to figure out what direction I want to go towards. I think I want to back up this way, because I think I can go around that way. So, let's knock this out. Rubber floor mats, boat pulley. Wires, wires, wires. More wires. Okay. Let's get the toolbox and stuff out of here. There's a lot of wine in here for some reason. Sleeping bag and mattress. Not gonna lie, this looks like kind of a comfy place to sleep. You know, I mean, if you want to think about it, if you really want to think about it with just the boat rocking and the sea noises, and I think it'd be a really nice place to sleep, honestly. I would love to sleep on a boat. Oh, there's a first aid kit in here. We'll scrap this bad boy. Alright, now we'll get rid of the boat. And there's a bunch of stuff floating for some reason. So we will just mass disable. I could do scrap all, but honestly that's not nearly as fun as like manually scrapping. It's not as relaxing for me, honestly. Not as relaxing. Alright, so we're here. We're on a boat. And we'll just walk around it. Okay. I will hop onto this bad boy and scrap the boat. Perfect. And then get rid of you. Not the boat just yet. I wanna get everything out of the boat first. I want to get everything out of the boat first, so I don't have to do like stupid positioning and disabling. Unless I, absolutely have to. Now, this is a fun place to come for a variety of quests. You have Gabriel here, where you can take him out for the Institute. You also have just a wide amount of loot to come after. I mean, this place is literally full of raiders that respawn. There's the special weapon, the shotgun, that I can never pronounce, the French one. But yeah, it's definitely a fun happening place, to say the least. I think what I'm gonna do, maybe hop onto this boat. I did not, in fact, hop onto this boat. Alright, let's see if I can get on over here. Alright, so we are here. Let's, Okay, I do not know what that's supposed to be. We will get rid of that though. And I'm too lazy to walk all the way over there, so I'm just gonna start knocking out things I can't reach. Which is going to be a fair amount of this, actually. Okay, so that is good. This is the boat of doom. And this time I made it. We've got a floating open sign. We'll get rid of these things. Oh my goodness. There's a floating pulley way out there I'm gonna have to snag. I think it's just out of my range, maybe. Oh, I got it. Look at me. I am a scrap master. Look at that. Alright. Duffel bag. Oh, okay. Well, I meant to get this stuff, but, that's fine. This is fine. It's, oh, jeez. There's a terminal up here if you guys like lore. And also want to deal with the turrets. Now, I'm outside of the buildable area, but I'm trying to get back up. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, I think, yeah, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to make our way all the way around this little maze. We're going to quick save because we've done a lot so far together. And I'm going to plop this down here. Yes, continue. Just put it here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, now we're going to go wrap all the way around this. Like we did with everything else. These are annoying. Alright. So now we make our way all the way back this way. And since we did a huge chunk of cleaning out already, I think we should be good just to tackle this boat and then push our way back. Or pull our way back. Let's get to, I don't know, right about here. And then we'll get here. Alright, so now we're on this boat. Some ammunition crates here. Keep in mind that this place is a wonderful location to get ammo and armor, as well as find just generic loot. Very important that you come here. Okay, cage light. Nothing else appears to be here. So now I can hop up on here. There's a life preserver floating away. Let's get that. There we go. There we go. All right. Then, yeah. Now the ocean is not defined, so that actually helps us because that means I'm not accidentally scrapping it. That would be terrible if I could scrap the ocean. Then again, it could be fun. Let me know in the comments section down below what you think. Would you want to scrap the entire ocean just for an anarchy setup? Just chaos? Are you an agent of chaos? Let me know in the chat. I want to get to know you guys better. I definitely do. Alright, we're gonna get some of this ruined house rubble out of the way. Yeah, we're getting stupid amounts of steel. This is, like, ungodly. Alright, let's kind of plop in on this. Alright, I see what I'm gonna do here. So we're actually gonna tackle this like this. We're gonna double back, hop here, get rid of this boat. And, Shack Bridge. Yeah, this'll... Another life preserver. lot of ruined house rubble. Which I'm genuinely curious on how that could be here, because this is not houses. These are boats. I don't know. Maybe houseboats? I just don't know. Bird, go away. Whatever the case may be, we're getting a lot of resources, so I'm okay with this. I'm definitely okay with this. Alright, we're almost done with this first section. Almost done, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this all smashed out. And this whole thing is going away. So when I say this whole thing is going away, I mean there will be nothing left here. Nothing but beautiful, beautiful ocean and seawater. Alright, and then we get the pier, and perfect. We are back here, and already that section looks really nice and open. It does. Now we're gonna move on to section 2. And I'm just going to see, before we go to section 2, how much of this noise I can just remove from a distance without actually having to get too wet. Oh, good lord. Look at this. Alright, nice. Nice and clean, guys. Alright. Now we're... Oh, mannequin needs to get out of here. Life preserver, and we'll get rid of this. As well as these things. And then we're gonna move to, we're gonna probably move down that way and then double back toward the boat, maybe? I don't actually know. The ship, the boat, whatever you want to call it. We will figure out a game plan in the next section. Let's do a quick save, and I'll see you soon. Welcome to section 2 of the Great Libertalia Cleanup. I truly hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I know I enjoy making these videos. This is gonna be rather interesting to get rid of. It looks like not all of this will be easy to do, and that's okay. We're gonna get out what we can here, and then we will hopefully be able to clean up this honking thing that's right in the middle of the beautiful Boston Bay that does not belong here. Let's disable this bad boy. Come on. Can we do it? No, maybe it's because we need to be in the water. Or up farther. There we go. Okay, well. There we go. Got a little bit of a hiccup to start off the this part. That's fine. That's fine. We should still be able to get rid of these things, in theory. Coming back over here now, I think if I just click these things, there we go. Look at this. And the bird. We'll get rid of the bird. Okay. moving right along. We can backtrack like so. We'll leave the bird floating because I'm on a roll, you guys. I am on a roll. Now, I do want to get this trash up, hopefully before I get the barge. That's just gonna make my life so much easier. Not the barge, not yet. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting section, to say the least. We'll get all this junk and gore out of the way. We got some mole rats in here. Might have been used as a food source. I think I got everything. Did I get everything? Alright, we're gonna start... Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no, this is what I was afraid of. Okay, manual deletion, ladies and gentlemen. Manual deletion of all of the wires and all of the things. And goodness gracious. Can I even get this? There we go. And I'm gonna just look at it a bit easier here. There we go. Alright, we got that out of the way. Perfect. Now, we're gonna get rid of all of the house rubble. And we're gonna get rid of the bridge that's here. Slowly but surely. Okay, now I should be able to just backtrack ever so carefully. Maybe, possibly. Yeah, there's a lot of debris. Okay, here we go. Oh, there's rocks down there. There's rocks. There's rubble. And one of these guys we can just drop. Perfect. Now, I'm going to... I still haven't figured out the perfect direction to go. So I think we're going to make our way... we're going to make our way over here. Can I legit not scrap any of this noise? Like, at all? Okay, well, we'll do it the old-fashioned way, I suppose. We'll just, Oh, okay, we're in the water now. We are in the water now. Let's see how to get out. I think I can swim up to this boat. Maybe I can't. I may have to go the long way around here. There we go. We'll get up on this barge. We got a beach whale here. Look at all this garbage. Look at all this garbage. I think we'll jump to this section just because this is absolutely atrocious. This is absolutely atrocious. This is one big garbage pile. There's even dead bloatflies in here. That is absolutely disgusting. There's a safe over here I just scrapped, so if you guys do come to Libertalia, make sure you take the time to fully explore and go dumpster diving. One person's trash is another person's treasure, after all. Although I don't know if I'd consider this any of this treasure. Like at all. We've still got these flies around here. They should dissipate eventually. Theoretically, anyway. Once we get rid of all the hey bird. Before we get rid of all the corpses. Alright. Now we... Oh, hang on. I don't want to scrap that just yet, because that's where my thing is. That's where my thing is. There are birds all over the place. We have an audience. We have an Institute audience, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so it looks like the flies are kind of going away. More or less. Perfect. This is turning out... Oh, good lord. Okay, this is turning out pretty decently. Now let's just see if I can hit all this without being too, too obstructed by the water. Oop, there we go. Gotta click on the right thing if you're gonna disable. And I think there's some stuff down here, possibly. But let's at least snag that boat. This looks like debris. That is definitely debris. This is definitely debris. I want to get all of this out. Okay, now the problem is I don't actually have a way of getting back up here immediately. So this is going to be fun. Because we're scrapping all the ways in and out. But I think I found a way. If I can just get to this somehow. Come on! Okay, can I go around? Oh, that's a stand. That's a stand. Okay, now if I can just jump up. There we go. We are here. We are here. It is beautiful. Let's go up here. And I think I can disable the entire wire, cutting the elevator from this. Yeah, we cut off the elevator. Goodness gracious. So many things to disable. Let's, use birds. Look at the burbs. Okay, so now let's disable that. Goes away very nicely. I'm here for it. And this audience is getting a little bit on my nerves, just a tad bit. We'll just start disabling the burbs. Yeah, there's like, we have a whole audience here, even though the Institute no longer exists. I do not know why. Oh, come on. Okay, so this is not one thing, apparently. This is, a conglomerate of things. It's an amalgamation of conglomeration. Alright, here we go. And then now I think we can step down here, start knocking this out. This must have taken a really long time to build, because we still have a lot of scrapping to do. And, whoops. Okay, that's fine. We can, we'll just have this floating in the air. That's fine. That's fine. We can deal with it later, I guess. let's quick hop over here and scrap whatever this is supposed to be. It's like a little house of some kind. A little shack. Alright, so now I can jump here, and I think this is a pre-made structure. Yes, it is. Okay, and we... Oh boy. Oh boy. This is fun. I love it. I love this. I did this completely the wrong way. And that's... You know what? We're good. We're good. This is just funny. All this work just to clean up Boston Bay. Alright. So, I'm gonna do a little bit of swimming here. Hopefully I don't actually drown. Oh, come on. Okay, and then this cone can definitely go away. Now, I don't think there's a way... Am I on something right now? Oh, there's even debris in the water? Interesting. There's boats and stuff. Okay. We'll see if I can get away without drowning while being in the cheat section here. Alright. Now, I think... Okay, so I'm on this. That's fine. And then it looks like this stuff we will have to disable by hand. There we go. Okay, that's fine. We'll get rid of the string of lights. There's a wood crate here. Let's get rid of all of the trash. We're gonna have a lot of fun stuff to go through once we actually tear through the whatchamacallit, the inventory of the mobile workshop. There we go. Words are hard right now. I woke up not that long ago, and we're just going to town here. Nothing like waking up bright and early on a Saturday morning to record Fallout videos. Okay, and it looks like there's a light bulb I missed. Now, was there trash here? Oh, there is trash. It rises and sinks with the boat. That's funny. We'll get rid of the lobster trap. Oh, okay, we got rid of the boat. Now we get rid of the lobster traps. And now we get rid of that, and then we get rid of the burbs. We'll get rid of the burbs. I wish there was like a select all option so I could just delete all the burbs at once without having to do anything too terribly crazy. Alright, so slowly but surely, this is going back on course. We can come over here quick. And we'll just get rid of this. Perfect. Then we'll find a way to get back up, and we will continue the scrapping. Now we do need to move our workshop over. So I think what we will do is we will bring it... I don't know. I think if we just plop it right here, I think that'll be good. And I hear gunshots in the distance. Give me 1 sec, because we can... Go away. Thank you. Alright, I have no idea what they're fighting. I do not care what they're fighting. We are going to continue cleaning up the Commonwealth. So let's make our way back here to this boat barge thing. And yes, I realize I'm going to have to, like, swim out there and take care of that gigantic monstrosity. But for now, there's also the option of, just leaving it as a player home, too. Who knows? But honestly, I think I have to get rid of it. Oh my goodness. I think I am going to get rid of it. There's a little jail in here. You can't have raiders in an ocean if there is no islands for them to live on, right? Supposedly, in theory. Alright, we'll get a raider veteran. What is all these tin cans doing here? That's what I want to know. And we will scrap this. We'll make our way over here and work our way back in. Alright, we can get rid of the boat and this. Okay. Mental note, see where I'm standing before... Oh my goodness, see where I'm standing before the, before I scrap things, huh? Alright. So, this looks like it's gonna be pretty straightforward disabling. Then there's raider veterans all over the place. Doors, safes. Cage light bulbs. There we go. Sweet spot is in the middle. And looks like this light needs to go away. We will go over here to knock out that. Okay, now there's this weird floaty light here that I don't know. Really? Well, since the light is still technically there, but we're getting rid of all this stuff, it's too high to really illuminate the water. So now we're gonna make our way here. And I'm gonna get that boat when I go out there. But we're gonna come right back to here. gonna be a long video, you guys. I really hope you enjoy it. If you haven't done so already, hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification button. Okay, and then boom. Alright. So now we are here. We'll do a set game hour to 9 a.m. Right? Did I do that right? No, I did not. Why can I not type today, guys? There we go. Why is Red Rocket Truck Stop just unable to defend itself? That's the question I really deeply... that's part of the thing, so we'll leave the... Yeah, the thing will get picked up. Now, I think this part's fine. We do want to have some type of docks when we go out there, right? But at the same time, I do want this place to be clean, and I already just blew this part up, so that's unfortunate. There's a happy accident for you. Let's see if I can kind of fix this somehow. Maybe. I wonder if I have a pier option. Do I have a pier option somewhere? Let's dig together. How about that? Let's dig together. So mods, grounded. Wouldn't be under that, would it? It would be wood. Miscellaneous, railings, bridges. You know what? This, I think, can work. Yep, this works just fine. Okay, so we're gonna just kind of squash this like this ever so slightly. And then, scrap the trash, and then I'll put a second one right there. Okay, we fixed it. We fixed it! We are wonderful. Alright, so we got that fixed. Now what we're going to do is this section is going to be cleaning up the shoreline, and then we're going to go back out there and knock out the boats and that monstrosity that's out there. I will see you guys soon. Part 3 of this lovely scrapping video is the shoreline. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna jump right into it, I think. We're gonna hop right into the mobile workshop, and we are gonna clean up these DLC robots that attacked me from the Mechanist quest line. They decided to show up, and that is actually what the Brotherhood of Steel were shooting at. They were camped out into this building. They took some pot shots at me, and I cleared them out so I could just continue making this video. Now this wire goes straight into the ground. This does not spark joy, nor does it make sense for this to just be here at all. So if I had it at one point, maybe not. So we'll quick disable that. And we're gonna just turn the shoreline of Libertalia into the beautiful place we know it can be, and we know it used to be. We'll leave the trash can here. We will, get rid of the trees. I like the rocks here, actually. We'll get rid of the car and the awning. Let's just do a quick check. Oh, there's some garbage around here. And we can get the seaweed and stuff here. I will leave the rocks And I think it makes sense to have a little bit of seaweed here, kind of, sort of, maybe, I don't know. And so let's get the dead fish out of here. How about that? Alright. Let's at least get the dead fish out of here. In the trash. Alright. Looking good so far. This... There's the pier, there's the seaweed, there's what I was going for. Alright. We're gonna keep going along here and knocking out the debris. I have no idea why there's a flagpole right there. I can get down right here, can I? Yep. So we're gonna knock out this broken, Ooh, maybe I can't. Nope, we got it. We got it. Okay. For a second there, I thought it was just gonna be the water that was gonna be problematic for us. Alright. The shack plank out of here. We'll knock out the bluff grass. And then we'll go in here. There we go. Got some lobster float things. Now I am being a little bit careful just because, as you can see, there is the ability to scrap the floor, which I personally do not wish to do. And then this I can get rid of so I can have access to this. Alright. Oh, we missed a couple sandbags. Let's just make our way in here. We do need to take care of the boats. And the area to our left over there. So we're going to start making our way over there, I think. I'm going to just hop down, and I should be able to disable this bad boy. Knock out the grass. Yes. And what? There's wires here for an unknown reason, probably electrical purposes. Let's do this and this. Can I get rid of this, maybe? Yes. Yes, I can. There's a metal box with contents that have been stored. Okay. I fell, and I don't know how I fell. Which is moderately annoying. That's okay. At least this gives us the opportunity to move around and get some of the stuff in the water. Alright, here we go. Seaweed, metal barrel. lots of seaweed on the boat. And we just got the boat. Okay, perfect. So we can, hopefully... I think I should be able to just knock all this out regardless. Even though I'm technically underneath it. Now these items way up there may be a bit challenging. Maybe not, I don't know. I am being pushed around with the water though, so that's not helpful. This is not helpful. This is not helpful at all. Okay. So we're gonna have to get a little bit creative. We can start disabling verbs. Let's disable the verbs, and then let's disable all of these things right here that I cannot reach or scrap. Alright, here we go. And then we'll get the debris out of here. We'll get... There's like a whole house over here. Looks like it just fell into the, Looks like it just fell into the bay here, probably due to the explosion of the atomic weapons, the nuclear warheads. That looks nice. Looks like it broke off, actually. Let's get here. And seaweed and shack plank. Perfect. Now let's backtrack over to the dock itself here. Just because this is where the boat was. Get the dead fishies out of here. There are so many burbs. We will clean up the burbs as well. For the burb cleaning. There we go. Alright, so this dock is fine. And then we can go up here. Got a little locker room here. I think I'm gonna leave this as is. I kind of like it. We will get rid of some of this stuff. Not gonna spend too much time on this area because it's technically not part of Libertalia. Technically not, but it is nearby, so we can at least do a wee bit of tidying. It's like that. Like a lot of this stuff does not need to be here. A lot of this is hazardous to human health. And robot health, actually. It's just hazardous, guys. It's just hazardous. Alright, let's, I think I'll leave this barrel here. I kind of like it. Okay, so we done a little full circle. I think there's a little bit of trash that I missed. There we go, it's hiding. Alright, let's go back and crack this bad boy open. Now, I don't think I need to go too far in overhauling this place, just enough so it's moderately clean. Like, that's kind of nice. We have soggy files. We have to get rid of those. I could not sleep at night if I left soggy files, like, around. Someone's lunch pail, debris, and I'll crack this door too. Nice little balcony view. Destroyed air conditioner. Alright, so we got the dock, we got this. I'm gonna just double check down here. I think we came down here. Yeah, I think we did come down here. We did. Okay, cool. Now, for section 4, I am going to swim out to the monstrous base that is Libertalia, and then we're gonna go from the top down and just annihilate everything so the bay is beautiful. See you after a swim. And here we are. We are on top of Libertalia. We're gonna scrap our way down. I could have swore I disabled all of those burbs. Apparently not. That's okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just head up to a workshop. There's a lore terminal at the very top, by the way, for those of you who want more information on how Libertalia was in fact founded. And we will just begin, we will begin scrapping. This is gonna be a bit more challenging because we're gonna have to go from the top down, and that means that there's a lot of things that can go wrong. Now, if you do decide to scrap this in the game, make sure you go in the captain's cabin. You get the special shotgun that's in there, the unique shotgun, before you do this. Otherwise, once you get rid of the door, you will not be able to go back in unless you use console commands to spawn it in your inventory. Keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. We're gonna get rid of really all of this. I mean, this entire thing is going to be destroyed. This whole thing. All the way down. All the way down. There's a steamer trunk here as well. If you guys want to keep this in your game and just want to constantly loot, that is also an option. And I think I'm going to get this wire out of here now. Perfect. Get the chair, we can get the string of lights. We have just enough range to get this, and this is where we start to run into some challenges, because we have to go back here and really just go from the top down, which, you know, is completely doable. We're gonna have this floating door here that we're gonna need to, we're gonna have to disable that. But we got everything that we need, so it's okay. I promise, it is fine. We'll get rid of this terminal here too, just because we can't have a floating lore terminal. That just does not spark joy. Now, moving right along, we will... working our way down, and at some point we're gonna actually have to drop down, I think. This is really well put together. I'm liking how the devs decided to put this together. I really am. I'm loving it. Now, as you can see, we are entering the interior section that you would come up to get to the captain's spot, captain's area. Yeah, we can get all of this out of here for the time being. And you will fight raiders as you do. So far, this is going a lot more smoothly than I thought it would. I thought we'd have to do some weird shenanigans to really make this work, but I guess as of now, it's not posing too many problems thanks to the top-down strategy. If you were to do the bottom-up strategy, I don't think you could do it. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Would you keep Libertalia in your game, or would you just get rid of it like I am? Personally, I'd get rid of it. Just, there's no reason to have raiders in the bay. It does not spark joy. And while I do have a character I'm gonna gear up to do raider quests with, that's not this character. That is not this character at all. This is more for video purposes and just general cleaning up the Commonwealth the way things should be. A lot of whiskey can be found in this area, as well as wine. And there's even a ton of cigars here too, so keep that in mind. You can sell cigars if you have way too much cloth. You can definitely do that. Right. So now we're here. Now we can start kind of attacking really this this section. And we'll get the roof out of here. And now we can drop down. And, oopsie daisies. Alright, we gotta be a little bit careful here. I don't think I can get out of this. I don't think. Come on. Oh, we did it. We did it. Okay. Alright. So yeah, we do have to be a little bit careful now. Just a wee bit careful. And let's just make sure we fall on the floor and we get the debris decals, because this is, we don't want to have floating debris decals in a zone that may not be able to get to easily. So now we're here, we can get rid of the boat cabin. Cage lights. We're making really good time, as a matter of fact. Get rid of the string lights. And this, what is this? This is U.S. Covert Operations Manual. Let's take a quick moment to quick save and pick this up. This one is going to give us the ability to permanently be more difficult to detect while sneaking. So make sure you guys get this as well. We'll do a quick save and we'll hop back in. There we go. Excellent. And yeah, we got a lot of stuff to still take down here. Anything on the edge? No. Alright, let's walk back here. And I just want to carefully knock out the hook. said it before and I'll say it again. This is really impressive how well this is put together. I like it. I do like Libertalia. It is a fun location to raid as well as enjoy the Institute quests along with just the general build of it. Alright, so I think I don't see any debris decals, so now what I can do is that means we can just hop down a bit and open up the interior here to get rid of all of this noise. There's a whole kitchen in here too. There's some food items in the kitchen as well if you are playing hardcore. Chemistry station. You need to whip up some chems super quick. Okay. And just general living quarters. And I think I might have hit that a little bit too early. That's okay. Get these floating items out of here. Now, at some point, we will have to replace our mobile workshop that's just floating up there. It looks kind of funny. There goes a screwdriver, apparently, I missed. And then this guy we do have to disable just because it's its own unique entity type. Okay. We got another little guard post balcony area thing right here. Uh-oh, that was dangerous. That gave me a little heart attack there. Got an armor workbench here. I will say that this is one of the few locations where you can come to that has multiple workbenches. Yes, there are others, but Libertalia has cooking stations, and it has armor workbenches, chem shops, you name it, just because of the sheer size. After all, an entire army of raiders does need a way to support itself. So this is well designed for that purpose. We'll get the wooden crate, we'll backtrack. We've got debris. We have signs here for some reason. Probably for the raiders to help them move about the establishment. Well, back when this was an establishment, now it's more just like a pile of wood that's slowly being eaten away. Get rid of the boat cabin. And we'll get rid of this guy. We'll get rid of the raider here. Get rid of all the raiders. I had to shoot my way through a lot of people. Because they decided to respawn as I was just doing my thing, so get rid of the light defenses. And we can actually come down here. We've got more raiders that we dispatched. I think we're near the bottom-ish. We're near-ish to the bottom. Okay. Yeah, because there's like this whole bloat thing here. So I think I'm in a good position to, there goes the box. Alright, so here's what I can do. I can come down here. Right, so I can come down here, I can get rid of all this stuff. And then I can hop up on this boat here. And I think I can reach all of the shack columns. Like so. We have like a floating audience. We have so many burbs. Oh my goodness. So annoying. Alright, we'll get rid of the life preserver. We'll get rid of the wooden crate. I missed something. Plywood. This looks good. And then I think I can get onto this boat. Get rid of the boat cabin. Get rid of this boat cabin. Get rid of this stuff. And then we can get rid of the rowboat. Alright, and then here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna do a quick little swim around just to make sure I didn't really miss anything important. Nope, we have just floating birds. I wish the birds would just go away. There's nothing for them to sit on. There's really nothing for them to sit on. Alright. There's still flies out here for some reason, too. We might have to wait a day. But, alright. So, we are outside the workshop area, and then what we do is we, let's go into the tab button. Let's pick up our workshop. We'll store it. Alright. And then all we have to do is select that and then disable it. Boom! Oh no. Okay, so we did miss a couple things. That's okay. That's okay. We can do a quick thing like so, and look at that, ladies and gentlemen, Boston Bay is clean with some floating burbs. I want to take this time to thank you all so much for watching. Special shout out, of course, goes to channel members such as IC Spots. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I will see you next time.